What's up everyone? I haven't been videos for a while, that's cause I was moving from my old apartment to a new one, had a lot of stuff to do, but now I'm back and ready to share about my top 3 favorite player playstyles, so get your coffee, relax and enjoy the show. Straight away I'm gonna start with the best playstyle in my opinion, and it is whole player. This type of players is always everywhere of the field, and they are useful as MEF, CMF due to runs they make. If you are attacking, this type of players help you in attack. If you are defending, no problem, whole player is already here. As an example, I will show you Jude Bellingham, who's whole player, and how he behaves on the pitch. For your information, these are ranked matches. And here I am initiating the attack, and just look how Bellingham offers himself by making runs towards the goal, while others basically kind of stable and standing and making predictive runs. Whole player spontaneous and makes these crazy runs which will help you in attack. If you are in a position where you don't know how to initiate attack or lack offensive power in midfield, I would definitely suggest whole player. And party doesn't stop here. Now time for an example when I am defending and see how whole player reacts. Now I lost the ball and opponent is attacking. You can clearly see that Bellingham is just running back to get the ball from opponent. His position is MEF by the way, and he is making more defensive work than my two DMFs, who are box to box and anchorman. I just love this playstyle. It always pressures your enemy. AI work of this playstyle is unmatchable. By using this kind of players, you can increase your offensive and defensive power. If it's player who's taller like Jude Bellingham, you can win a lot of aerial battles and start quick counters. Simply, I would describe whole player as perfect solution for your problems. So far, I haven't discovered any disadvantage of a whole player. I have played against top players, tough opponents and team with a full of booster cards. In every game, impact of whole player is priceless. And next up on the list is Orchestrator. It is a midfielder role who drops deep to collect the ball to move forward and initiate attacks. He acts like a bridge between the attackers and defenders, which is necessary to deal with intense press from the opponent. Orchestrator is good for CMF or DMF role. This type of player is good when you're struggling to build up your attack. Majority of times you catch yourself in situations that you can't pass to your player because their position is not good or opponent already closed that position. In this situation, Orchestrator is good because he will find space by dropping deeper on the field and offer himself to initiate attack. As an example, I will bring Toni Kroos. When we are defending, he's not pushing opponents and chasing them to tackle. He's not that active in defending, rather he's trying to find open space to position himself and start counterattack. Of course he tracks back to defending position, but he will not press opponents as his responsibility is to get the ball and initiate the attack. Let's analyze how Toni Kroos reacts when we are attacking. On this attacking situation, Orchestrator Toni Kroos doesn't make forward runs, but instead dropping deep in central part of the field and waiting for a pass. As you can see, he's offering himself so that he can get the ball and initiate the attack from another part of the field. If you are feeling that your opponent is defending central field really good, this kind of player gives you an option to change your attacking sides fast. Another interesting situation when you are attacking and if Kroos is already in front of you, he runs toward the goal and asks for a pass. That is interesting playstyle like hybrid. He can drop back to ask for a pass, but if he's in front of the ball, he makes runs toward the goal and offers himself. When it comes to defending, you can see that he's not pushing the opponent, but rather wait for a pass or interception. He's not defensive midfielder who tries to run towards the opponent in order to get the ball. In this situation as well, even if he's near the opponent, he would not push, but rather fall back and wait for interception to start counterattack. Overall, he's not that good with defense, as his playstyle does not include defensive work. Alright, my last favorite playstyle is build-up. A build-up is center back who is involved in having most of the ball and moving the ball forward. He drops deeper to pick the ball from the keeper or stays the same defensive line. This player is a wall in your defense. And the best example which comes to my mind is Beckenbauer or Saliba. These guys leave no chance for opponents' strikers. Build-up playstyle is so good that these center backs wait for a moment to intercept. They are not that aggressive as Destroyer who push opponent's striker, which leaves majority of times open space which later result in opponent's goal. That's why I prefer build-ups. When you have the ball, build-ups offer themselves by dropping back in the line. When defending, they await moment to intercept the ball and they will never push opponent by risking 1v1 situation. When opponent attacks, your build-up defenders drops back to secure your defensive line. Here's an example. Opponent is attacking and my defenders always man marking them without pushing them. And that's what you need in your defensive line. If your players push, it is good for opponent to create one-on-one situation. I will make more detailed video about how to improve your defensive skills later. So if you wanna have a good defenders, go for a build-up playstyle. In conclusion, everyone has their own playstyle and you as a coach has to choose proper players according to your playstyle. I gave you my top 3 favorite playstyles which I think is most OP playstyles in this game. So use these tips to enhance your gameplay and see you soon. Peace.